this is Julie with Beadaholique, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to make this earring, and it features wonderful Swarovski crystals clustered on top of a Swarovski pear shaped pendant. So this is actually not very hard to make and it's super fun. It's really one of those items that you'll just enjoy wearing, and you can have a lot of fun playing with the color combo here. So for my particular project, I chose this wonderful Majestic blue color, which is just such a pretty vibrant color. And then I based my other color choices off of it. But we do have other choices available at Beadaholique.com where you can find all the supplies for this project. And you see I have other pairs. These are 16 millimeter in size, and they're 4 millimeter little bicones I've paired them with. So you can see you could just do some wonderful like purple, green, turquoise combos. I don't know, I think this would be lovely over here as well. So just have a lot of fun with this design because it is a really playful earring. Now, I've also chose this nice sleek earring hook. And if you look at it here, there's a little loop on the back, which is really nice. And we do have other styles of this type of earring hook as well with that loop right on the back as well. But if you want to make an earring that looks just like the one I have here, what you're going to need are 2 of these little pairs, size 16 millimeter. You're going to need 1 color of 4 millimeter bicones, and you're going to need 24 of it. You're going to need a second color of 4 millimeter bicones, another 24. You're going to need 48 head pins, and these are 2 inches long, 22 gauge. You're going to need your pair of earring hooks. You're going to need some ear backs. I have a little bullet right here. And then you're going to need, for each earring, 2 of these 6 millimeter open jump rings. So you see I've already done some of the work here, but I'm going to show you how to go ahead and set these guys and create little wrapped wire loops. So I've left a couple available to still do, and then I'm going to show you how to actually put them on the jump rings, connect everything together, and finish your earring. The tools that you're going to need is a pair of either round nose pliers or wire looping pliers. I love my wire looping pliers. If you've seen other Beadaholique videos on either YouTube or on our website, I do use these a lot. They're great. They have one nose, which is a little bit concave, and one which is round. It really helps if you're going to be doing a project like this that you're going to be making, well, 48 wrapped wire loops. You're going to need a pair of cutters and a couple pairs of chain nose pliers. So let's go ahead and begin. So I've already made up these guys, and you see what they look like. It's just that little bicone with a wrapped wire loop up top. To make that, you take your head pin, you place your bicone onto it, and you let it go down to the bottom. Then you take your wire looping pliers and you grab it just above where it exits the bead. You want to give yourself just a touch of room, not very much. And you squeeze, and you see that that already helped to make part of my loop for me. Gonna bend that down, rotate your pliers up top, and you can still grab it at this point, which is why I really love these wire looping pliers. And then you're going to pull it so it crisscrosses, and then you can either now switch to a chain nose plier, or you can keep gripping it with the round nose and just take that tail and wrap it around. And just 1.5 loops. That's all you really need. And then you're going to take your cutter and just snip it. You'll probably have a little bit of a tail, and so with that, you are just going to take your chain nose pliers and tuck that tail in. I'm going to show you how to do this one more time. So again, take that bicone, have it sit down on the base of your head pin, grab the wire when it exits the bead, and just a little above it. Then rotate to the top. And like I said, you could switch to chain nose. So if you want to switch to chain nose, all you would do is you would then just grab that loop like this. So whichever is easiest for you. And I really do recommend a 2-inch head pin. I know you do cut off a lot. It just makes it a lot easier to grab this tail. It gives you more to work with. So there we go. Grab your cutters again, trim it, and then just tuck it in. So you don't have any little pointy wires. It also makes it for a neater loop. So for each earring, you're going to do 12 of color 1 and 12 of color 2. If you want the specifics on what these colors are and the links to purchase them, they are in the description of this video and in the project description on the Beadaholique website. Okay, so now we are ready to assemble our earring. So we're going to take a jump ring, and this is a 6 millimeter, And we're going to grip it on either side with our chain nose pliers and twist it open. Going to put this 16mm pear on it. And now we're going to take our little baubles and we're going to put 6 on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can kind of shake it a little so they go down. 4, 5, and 6. Okay, once you've got 6 on one side, you're going to grab that side with your other pair of pliers and you're going to put 6 now on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and if it starts to get a little bit tight in there, I would say start to close it up just a little bit. You don't have quite as much work to do here in a minute. 5, and it's a little hard for me to see from this angle. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put it on this other side. Let's get one more on this side where we have just a little bit more room. Now we're going to close it up. And since we did put 7 on one side, I want to just make sure 1 pops over. So I've got 6 on each side. And jiggle it a little bit. I'll help to scoot them down. I'm going to lay this down on our table, kind of making a note of where that middle part is. You can always count yours later, but I'm just going to almost point to it with my plier tip. All right, now we're going to open this jump ring and loop it on to that midsection, or we might just have to count. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There we go. All right, we're going to add our second color. And I really do want to emphasize, have fun with the color combos. There's so many different colors of Swarovski bicones and pears. You can really play with it. Even this design, I think would look really pretty in gold. So play with your metal finishes as well. All right, so we're going to try to get in the center here. So we have 6 on each side. Let's see if we were able to do that on the first try. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add, again, 6 to each side. And you can be a little loose with this. It doesn't have to be exact. It just makes it so that it's balanced when it hangs. But you have 5 and 7. If you're having a hard time getting these guys to sit right, don't worry about it. You've got so many that you're playing with. That's really okay. So let's see. I've got 4, 5, 6 over there. So I need 2 more. Okay, now what you can do is you can close this up. I'm going to close it almost all the way, just so that they're a little bit more stable on there. Now I'm going to add my little loop at the base of my earring finding. And close that jump ring and make sure it's really closed. Now that is an open loop at the base of that earring finding if you'd rather add it later. That's totally fine too. But there we've got a little cluster, there's all these fun little baubles. And then for the finishing touch, you just want to have a little earring back. And I really like these bullets. You just put that on so that it'll stay on your ear, of course. But there we have fun cluster earring full of all these crystals. And really that vibrant Majestic blue just pops. And that is how you make a pair of Swarovski crystal cluster earrings. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out Beadaholique.com, where you can find all the supplies for this project and many other jewelry tutorials as well.